We always knew there was a corner, around the corner there's a Russell Street and there's a Small World, and then we found out, so we thought we should pop down and have a try.
I've been coming to Small World for 6 years, I think it is, since I was in school in year 8.
I started coming to Small World at the end of last year.
I really enjoyed it the first time I came.
My mum was a friend of Sam's, and so I got introduced through my mum.
I found out from my youth worker, and we was meant to do a session about graffiti because we always wanted to and we never knew a place.
It's been going down for about 4 or 5 years.
I came on a creative writing course.
And I loved it here, it was quite a good experience.
I took digital photography and video editing as like my module that I wanted to do.
Small World's created somewhere I can go to do my arts and stuff.
Recently I've started a band. Small World have lots of good equipment. They've got loads and loads of guitars, they've got a drum kit, lots of music software, lots of music hardware, recording, editing, just jamming in general, playing live.
I really enjoy doing all the clothing and the recycled clothing stuff. I love it. I loved getting dummies out and putting stuff on and corseting and chopping up £35 dresses because they didn't fit properly.
It's not like just what I think it is, like drawing and stuff like that. It's like more hands-on.
I try to get here as often as I can.
Darren helps us just to record some stuff and like practice and jam together.
We make pots and decorate them. We make material like dresses.
There's games where you can like create stuff and do animation. There's lots of like gadget things here.
To be honest, this place is really cool. There's no other place in Keighley that would let us do things like this.
There's like Xbox 360, there's DJ decks and like big speakers, and even if you're not good at them straight away, you learn over time and you get better for later on. There are like workshops and stuff where people come in and teach you stuff like how to sort music out into files and stuff on a computer, and how to change like different pitches and stuff. It don't sound as good when you talk about it, but when you actually get into it, it's really fun and you get stuck in.
I do try and come to some of the other sessions, like I came to quite a few of the graffiti ones and I really enjoyed doing that. You learn off different people and their skills.
Workshops that shows how to use like Photoshop and Monkey Jam.
I'd always thought of graffiti as being something that was seen as something wrong, but it's not. It's an art form in its own right, and it's actually quite a good art form. It's quite good to express yourself through it. It's certainly opened my eyes to how talented the graffiti artists are.
Ceramics, sewing, we get to do singing on lips and stars.
Making different kinds of bracelets and using traditional methods to make woven bracelets and stuff.
I like come down to do a lot of schoolwork and stuff like that because there's lots of resources.
You get to do it your way instead of having to do it what your art teacher tells you to do, or the exam board says is the correct way to say it.
When I first came here, I had no friends whatsoever. Told them I was pregnant and that's it. They didn't want even to know me. You're not no friend of ours, you're a teen mum now.
I felt like I was the only single mum really down and depressed.
I had no confidence.
I think ever since I started this course I'm much more confident.
I made loads of friends.
We get to socialise a bit more with other people.
When I started here, my confidence was at a low because it was just after my mum had died.
It's helped us with our experience, you know, as a band.
Everybody's helpful here and we learn quite a lot of things that are exciting.
I can talk about anything and nobody judges.
Talk about problems and have a laugh as well.
It's really welcoming as soon as you come in.
And I'll take my daughter out everywhere. I walk down the street and I don't care what anybody says.
You can tell them anything and they keep it to themselves, they won't tell anyone. It's very confidential.
It's just like a social club sort of thing.
Speak to people more because I used to bottle things up.
Also, when you're having a bad time, it helps get through things. Even if you're not actually talking about it, just to focus on something else.
I've had a few problems and like Alex has always helped me, always been there for me, and the same with Sam.
If I have a bad day, I always come in.
People that live in Keighley I've never hardly seen, and I met them in Small World.
More young people, especially in Keighley, need something to do, somewhere they can feel safe and supported, and they've got people who they can trust and to go talk to. You always feel welcome, and they always ask how you're doing and have a good chat over some tea.
It's one of these things where you don't just come a couple of times and then go, you stay for like a few years and stuff like that, and you can progress on different skills.
I find it easy now to use art to express how I'm feeling and stuff. It's helping me to get over my granddad's death. I wouldn't have never thought of doing something like that if I hadn't come to the course here.
It's good for us because we don't really have anywhere else to go.
I'd just like to say a big thank you to like everyone that works at Small World that's like helped my work while I've been here. and it's helped me have a good time as well.
I definitely recommend Small World.
If it wasn't for Small World, I'd probably have none of my kids.
It's probably sat at home, doing nothing, depressed.
I don't think that I'd be in a very good place. I'd be in the gutter, I really would.
I won't go out, I'd just stay in all the time.
I definitely wouldn't be in the stable relationship that I'm in today.
Smallworld is just fantastic. You can just come out here, have a good time. They don't make you stop here if you don't want to, and there's loads of things you can just do.
Just express yourself loads of different ways and it relaxes you.
They have everything you need, and it's free.
Everybody's made new friends with me and my friends as well.
When I was in hospital, I was itching to get back here.
Trust me, inside it's really like creative.
If you're not coming here, then you're just definitely missing out. If you come here and you just have a good laugh, the workers, they don't even act like workers, they act like your best friends.
It's a respectful place and you get the respect that you should.
A great big confidence boost.
I've gone from strength to strength, and that's why you never ever getting rid of me.